So everyone, you know our topic today is about the movies or the programs that you want to create for the world. So what is the TV shows or a program you want to create for the TV channels? Please share with us about your idea. Anas, you have shared about some kind of movies or program that you like. And now it's your turn. You have the scan back from United States, right? And now you will share with us your ideas, your novel ideas about the thing you want to create for television.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Wait. Okay. I want to make a movie about the atomic bomb. You know what is it?
Yeah. So
No.
can you share with us why you choose that one and how you will create your
Okay, I'm gonna explain. And it was thrown down in Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II. And I think I should tell people all over the world how terrible the atomic bomb was. And over 20 million people died because of that. And I have heard that um, in an instant, a person disappeared in the light of the atomic bomb. And I have also heard a little kid was working to find her dad. Um, and during her working, she saw human bodies and animal carcasses rumbling in the road. And I need to tell people what is gonna happen when the atomic bomb is thrown down, because this should never repeat. And I'm gonna tell you one more unbelievable experience. When I took US history class in United States, like when I studied abroad, and one of my classmates told me, like it was a good choice to throw the atomic bomb down in Japan because World War is finished because America threw down the atomic bomb. And I thought I cannot believe that because I was really surprised to hear the opinion because I thought no one has a positive opinion about that. So to reduce these people, I want to make a movie about the atomic bomb and what is going to happen. No, what happened in 1945 in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That is my opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, when you share about your story, it's kind of historical shock about the viewpoints from the Americas when you study here. It's just like in Vietnam, we also have the war with France and the United States as well.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so that's the reason why when the people in American, they talk about the topic like the war, so they will give something like the negative viewpoints, right? So you know that's the good way for you when you want to create a film about atomic bomb in the pans, so that will raise aware of other people and they will know something behind the world, and that's also help our nowadays life. The people will try to avoid conflicts and the war when they become the leader of the country, when they want to create the peaceful relationship with the other in the different countries over the world, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And how about you?
Oh, sorry, can I say something? My host hosted that, like when I study abroad, I had a host family, which is like American family. And my host father, he was a soldier, and like he experienced the Vietnam War. He went to Vietnam and he was fighting or something.
Wow, it's amazing. It's like,
Mhm.
the earth is rare, right? So the people we meet somewhere, so we have the same thing or the same story, or we will
Mhm.
meet something in the common. We have something in the commons with the people we meet, right? Thank you for your idea. And how about your ideas about Anna's film about atomic bomb in Japan, teacher Bryant?
Well, that's if ever that Anna will be making a movie or a TV show. I think a TV show or a movie about the atomic bomb, it is an eye opener. At least, those who will be watching it, they will be aware, oh, this is what really happened. This is how the atomic bomb, what really happened during that time, because it's very difficult that you'll just, tell the story just like what we're doing now. But if you have movie, you have TV shows, you have proof, it will be much more interesting. So that's a great choice.
Oh, thank you.
And I want to add one more idea. So, normally the people in Asians and especially in the Southeast Asian, they know about history of China, even rather than their own histories. Why is that? Because Chinese film about the histories is very famous, right? It's like a storm, right?
Like I think China was a very strong country in Asia, so
Yeah.
I think we always learned about China.
Mhm. That, you're right. So they make a lot of the film about histories, about the wars, like Civil War. So most of the people know a lot about the famous peoples in Chinese in the past and a famous story about history of their country. Even I myself really keen on the China history, thanks to the watching films. And we will turn to the other movies or TV show from Allison's.
I think in everyday people will have to work or study so hard. So I think I will create a TV show which is made of the funny stories, the funny moment of the life, and I will show it at the time when people need to rest and they don't have to work anymore, so they can watch my TV show, then they can feel relaxed after a hard day. And I think it is a kind of way to make people feel less upset, and they can have more things to feel interesting and don't think about the hard part of their day. And I also want to create a TV show we teach people how to reduce things, like we can have the apple ciders and we can add some tree to have the green in your room, and you will feel happy when you look at it. It is a kind of eyes relaxing because our eyes work too much on the phone or on the paper, then it needs to relax. And if you live in the city, there is not much tree, so you can find some little bunch of flowers, then you put it in the bottle. So it's kind of way to protect the environment, and I think kids will like this kind of TV show, so they will raise their awareness of protecting the environment or cycling the thing they don't use anymore. That's in my opinion.
Wow, it's amazing ideas. Especially the second idea is about making the program about recycling things or help the other people to and raise other people awareness about protecting environment. And you do know that especially in the city, when you mentioned like the people in the city, they don't have much place to plant trees, right? And those things help them to live in the green atmosphere. That's great idea. And do you think that for the first idea you want to make some kind of funny movies? Now you see a lot of kind of funny movie, not only in the television but also in the Facebook and social networks. So how can you make your shows or the movie become much more popular with other people, or draw the other attentions on your movie? How can you do that?
I think I will try to find some interesting story much more than is on the Facebook, because when I watching Facebook, I just only see some story. They they just they just show up, and I don't really find the real sorry, let me find the word.
The real meaning?
Yeah, the real meaning and the real purpose of making fun, or to educate people to not acting bad behavior or something like that. I think they just want to have people who like the video and just share it without feeling it, because I see many teenagers make video of it. They just want the famous, they just like the fame, and I don't really see the content of the movie, so I won't do that kind of show. But I will try to find good content to make it really really close with the people, so they can feel it and they watch it, and they think, oh, it's real, oh, I see it in my life, and that kind of movie will go viral. I think so.
Yes, thank you for your sharing. And teacher Brian, I know that you are an expert at the podcast or movie maker. So how about you share your idea with Alison?
Well, you know what? Whenever we are in the same breakout room, Teacher Stella, we are very lucky to have intelligent students. Just like what Anna shared, her movie is about history and it's informative. While Allison, it's more on entertainment because she wanted everyone to be happy, but with a purpose. And then I love the second idea wherein she shown the bottle that you can recycle it. It is very rare that there are videos now that teaches us how to recycle. This simple bottle, you put a flower, it would make you relax. So I I'm really impressed. And then the time that when Allison mentioned that she wanted to create something that has a purpose and she is aware what's happening in the social media. That's why I am smiling, because I'm very happy that we have students who are aware of what's really happening in the social media. So that's why I keep on smiling, because I'm so allow me to say this. We are blessed, we are lucky that our students are, they are aware. They just don't give answers. They are thinking. So I have a surprise again. So I'll just be tagging you, and then I have something in mind. This is really great again, Teacher Stella.
All right. Yes, it seems like this topic is really interesting, right? And we will come to Malaysia with the little boy. Zafrans, are you there? Why don't you turn on the camera? So now you hear the stories the movie about atomic bomb from Anna's, and then about recycling and entertainment video from Allison. So how about you yourself?
I'm kind of shy.
So don't be shy.
What I'm gonna saying is about a movie, but I write the movie, the whole thing about the movie. So is it okay if I tell the whole story?
Yes, of course.
Okay. The movie's title is called Titanic the movie. It's about an 11-year-old boy like watching videos about RMS Titanic. His dream is to build a ship like the RMS Titanic, but stronger and faster. After a few years later, the Titanic was built by Captain Zafran. He's gone to his first shipping trip around the world. After 2 days later, it was a fine morning until one of the crew spotted a object moving in the water. The crew take the binoculars and look what was it. It looks like a telescope sticking out from the water. The crew think it was a submarine. The submarine was shooting something. The crew think it was a torpedo. The crew immediately warned the captain. The captain ordered all engines to full speed so the ship can dodge the torpedo. The ship survived the first torpedo. The submarine shot 2 more torpedoes. The ship survived the second torpedo, but the third torpedo hit the ship, but still survived. The submarine gave up. They turned around and went somewhere else. The ship continued its journey, and Captain Zafran was so happy that his ship didn't sink. The Titanic got a nickname called the Strong Armor. The end.
So we will have the ship bigger than Titanic, stronger than Titanic, and it will reach to the pen and the crew will see Teacher Kohei, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Brian, can you record the presentation, like a representative presentation by your computers?
Yes, it's recording right now, Kohei.
Recording right now. Good.
Yes.
Works. All right.
All right, so Teacher Kohei will leave first. So I believe that after you either want to add your diagrams, you write a story by yourself, or you add other people to help you.
I write the story by myself.
Wow. So maybe in the future you will become the writer, or you will become adventurer.
And a teacher, this time I was drawing something that might actually inspire you something.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the Titanic. I draw it very, very long.
Wow. So you draw the ship. So can you show it closer to the camera so Teacher Brian can see it, or maybe take a capture?
Sure. And my plan is to really, really make the Titanic to come true in the future.
That is so cool. I want to show the paper that you draw.
Can you show it closer? So you use the phones?
This is the guard tower. They have a light so they can see what's in the night.
I see.
And you guys wondering what this is? This is a waterproof room. If the ship is sinking, the passengers on board can go in here and call for a submarine to save them.
Yes. So
And I also put some lifeboats, a lot of lifeboats.
maybe in the future you will become an engineer or the designers or ship designers. It's so
And
amazing.
also I put another guard tower over here just in case if this one doesn't work.
Yeah. So do you think of the ideas how your ship can escape if, for example, it will hit into the iceberg, and you make sure that your Titanic will not jump into the ocean like the real Titanic in the past?
Okay. You know the RMS Titanic sink because of an iceberg, right?
Yeah.
But this ship has more safety than the RMS Titanic. Its body is even stronger than a torpedo.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I want you to mention about that one. Is even stronger than tornado.
I hope my creation will come true, and I hope my creation too will survive until the end.
Yeah, great ideas. And how about you? Your idea with Dove Friends is so amazing. He's a talented boy, right?
Oh my. A future director we got. Okay. Even if I would say that he has a background because he mentioned Titanic. I was thinking that it would be a nonfiction. But then, when he added his creativity, his imagination, I see that Zafran can be a great fiction writer or a director. And the one in my mind, I have something. Okay, that's why I'm taking screenshots. Okay, and uh, I hope that I can do it by tomorrow. Okay, I got a surprise for this student, so I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. Okay, I'm also making my imagination run right now because I wanted these students. Okay, you know what I'm usually doing, right, Teacher Stella? I'm creating videos. So that is a simple way of saying thank you to them. But now I have something in my mind. That is why I just want you to take over. I'm thinking of something. I'm putting it here. And yeah, great story, Zafran. Okay. Very authentic. Okay, you are so much creative. You have a wonderful future, dear boy.
Yes, you're right. I totally agree with you. And now we will come to a new student. Alina, sorry that you have long word for us, but I think that you are very interested with your friends, stories, and ideas. And how about you, Ali? Alia from India.
Yes.
Can you introduce yourself a little bit and then share with us about your idea about the movies or TV show you want to create for the world? Alia?
Your voice is not coming.
So can you share with us?
Hello, your voice is breaking.
So we are waiting for you. Alia? Alia? Alia, can you turn on the cameras and share with other people about your idea?
I think she's having some connection issues, teacher.
Maybe she's a little bit shy.
Or maybe.
So we will come back with our discussions because we have talked about a lot of amazing ideas and story about what our students shares. Anna's, Allison's, and Dafran, do you want to add something more or share something more about your friends' ideas?
Teacher,
Hmm.
can I say something about my movie a little bit more?
Yes, of course. We are willing to hear your ideas.
And also I am trying to make, I'm gonna try my best to make a ship that is a real unsinkable ship. And also it can stand an atomic bomb.
So why you mentioned about the atomic bomb here?
You know the atomic bomb is a dangerous weapon. So it's kind of easy for the ship to destroy by an atomic bomb. But I'm gonna try to make like a defense system where if there's a bomb dropping from the sky, the crew immediately press a button and then there will be anti-air cannons that can shoot the bomb.
Yeah.
It's like a battleship plus a passenger ship.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. Did you learn about atomic bomb in history class? Like, did you learn about the atomic bomb in school?
We don't learn that much a lot about atomic bombs because we in history we just learn about our history, not like the war history.
Okay. What about different countries? Did you learn about like World War II and what happened in Japan because of the atomic bomb?
Maybe, I guess. And also when I'm gonna be the captain in the future when I'm driving the ship. And also there's a special thing about the ship. When one compartment is starting to flood, it will activate a button that will warn the captain and the crew that one compartment is is filled with water.
You know that because in the past when the people write this like non-scientific stories, so the other people will think that that writer is very crazy because that thing will never happen in the future. But now it's true that what they write out, so it's possible to happen. It's possible to create, right? Or it's possible to design. So I believe that your ideas are friends. Maybe in the future, so one day in the future, that will become the truth. Your movie, your story, your idea will become the real thing in our life, not only the imaginators.
It's like a little bit impossible to make, but I'm gonna try my best to build it. Even though if I can't build it, I will find another way to still try to build it.
Yes. Good job, guys. And I hope that I can live at that age to see that one boy from Malaysia become the hero of the world.
And also I was planning in the future after building the Titanic, I was thinking about rising the Titanic, rising it from underwater. Like I put cranes around my ship and try to rise the Titanic.
Yeah,
Try.
big.
I do believe what he said can become true because I think if we try to go for what we want and really take action, it can be the real one. I have my experience because I have a parrot in my house and I received it because I have my neighborhood take care of his house. So I just thinking about the parrot for a few days and then he need me to take care of his house. Then I really have it. So I do think that if you really, really want something, you can have it by any way.
Yeah, you're right. If you want, if we are willing to do, no one can stop us, right?
These students have, you know what, Teacher Stella, they have a better future. They are very lucky that, you know, they started to learn in this time, because during our time, I guess, we don't have this kind of technology. We never experienced to talk with other students when we are the students, right? So they are very lucky that they can share, they can hear new thoughts, they can improve their ideas. That's why, you know, all I can do right now is to smile and think that, oh my, these kids, they have a better future than, you know, because us, we are studying, we learn. Right now they are already absorbing it and they have much more time to improve themselves. So how I wish, like you mentioned it, Teacher Stella, that we still can live during that time. Wow, that's nice.
Can you guys see my parrot?
Yeah, so cute.
And I want to show my picture because what I said is real because I think is destiny and there is a lucky in my day today.
Yeah, this is I in the when I was young, my we have some parrots at home, but it's not like that one. It's so different. It's much more colorful. Especially it's not yellow and black in the swing like that. Your parrots.
How I wish I could take care of those kinds of birds, but I got some, you know, a dog, and then on the other house we got cats, and you know, cats love to play. That is why I'm just, you know, I'm very happy that I can see, but I cannot take care of one.
Yes, and I want to come back with Anna's ideas. You have shared with us about your stories. I know the content and your purpose about it, but do you think of the character who you will invite to play the role in your movie? And the monies that you will, where is the money, so the capital, so you will ask who will investigate for the film, because if you don't have money, your movie cannot carry out, right?
What is the question? Like, if I don't have money, how do I earn for making the film?
Yeah, so
Okay.
where you need money?
My parents and my grandparents are rich, so I think I'm gonna borrow money from them because they have a lot of money.
So do you think that a lot, maybe one or two or even more? Maybe
Why
in
not?
the
It's
coming
possible,
years.
right?
Good to hear.
Because a lot of money for the film.
Yeah.
Or like there is a system to collect money, which is called cloud funding. This is like for example, when I suggest our project, for example, like I'm gonna say I'm gonna make a film about the atomic bomb, and then many people is gonna like invent,
Mhm.
invest money for me, and then after I will succeed the movie, I'm gonna pay back the money for people who invested me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that system.
I think that will work. And you know what? Just to share, Anna, upon checking, okay, because like what Teacher Stella mentioned, I love movies. And then, if my memory serves right, there is no movies right now that talks about the atomic bomb. So I'm pretty sure that who knows if it really happens, okay, if it might happen, if you can create a movie with that idea, I'm pretty sure that it will be a hit. And definitely it will be box office. So you're gonna earn a lot. So you can return the money and then you can earn some more. Because the idea of having a movie that talks about atomic bomb, it is really nice, informative, mind-blowing, eye-opener. It is really something that, the generation right now would really be interested to watch. I'm pretty sure. So I hope, I'm praying, up until when you grow up, when you are at the right age, Anna, you would still think that, oh, I think I still want to make that movie that I shared. Who knows? Who knows?
I want to ask more. Even Titanic is the real story about the history, right? And yeah, so normally the film does only about history is very boring, and no one wants to watch that kind of film. It's not like documentary film, right? So how can you make your film become popular, become like become the charisma for the other people? Like it can get the other people attention.
Um, this is so hard question because I don't know.
So, when I watch a lot of this film about the Chinese or the film about histories, I realize one thing is that they put the love story.
Oh yeah, true. Like
kind of-
Titanic is also like a love story.
Yeah, behind the history scenes, the history situation, they put the love stories in that film. So the people many people like love story film, and when they
Nah, not a big fan of love story. Sorry, but I'm into history. I'm into.
Do you watch K-drama, teacher?
Oh no, my wife loves too, but me nah.
Oh, I think that is a good idea to put love story
Yeah, for example, like
into the history
the story is
film.
about the story about the soldiers and
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
in kind of World Wars too.
you know what? It's a little bit unfair because we are only two boys here, and you are three girls, and I'm pretty sure when we talk about love story, K-drama, so oh my god.
K-drama is amazing.
Oh my god.
That's
Like
I'm sure that
I'm gonna tell you
especially
one thing.
talk about the atomic bomb and the destructions and how the plants upraise or recover is not really get the other people attention or draw the people attention. But in that kind of situation, the people, the Japanese storms or the love, the humanity in the pants, what's happened here, that can make the other people's love the film
For humanity.
Yeah. Right. So I just raised one idea that hope that it will work and add for you some more. And we'll come back with teacher Brian. If you have a chance to create the TV show or the movie for the world, what or which one you will make?
Oh, well, I would love to share a movie about the history of our country. Because I'm not sure if each and every one of us here know what really happened with the Philippines, okay? But I guess, you could research. I just wanted to create a movie, maybe a movie that will last for 2 hours, okay? A 2 hour movie that would share what really happened with the Philippines, the history, the countries who tried to invade. It. How will I say this? I would just like them to see how it really happened. Okay, I wanted them to see that. Oh, this is what happened before. These are the countries who tried to invade the Philippines, but then the country tried to survive, and then the evolution, because after our countries has been invaded, there's the 80s, the 90s, and then the current time. I just wanted to share to the whole world what really happened with the Philippines, because like what you said, Teacher Stella, it's boring if we're just gonna read it. So why read if you can show it to the world? And if you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna be seeking help with the office in our government that takes care about the culture. I'll ask for funds, okay? Because it would be really costly. That's why I'll tell them that, oh, just like what with Anna, I'll seek for funds. Fund my movie, and I'm pretty sure it will be a hit. And then the earnings, once we hit the target, it's all yours. All I wanted to do is to share, because I'm still a teacher. I just created a movie. I can earn, but what I wanted to do is to share knowledge.
But again, I want to warn you that if there's only history in 2 hours, it's really boring. So please put your love story in that kind of film. Your grandparents or love story, for example.
I'm gonna put. Oh yes, Zafran. I think Zafran would like to share. Yes.
Can I share something?
Yes, of course.
I want to share about the Titanic sisters.
Mhm.
Wait, let me share first.
So when we're talking about history films, Zafran will think of the idea about the Titanic ship.
This is this is called RMS Olympic.
Mhm.
Its nickname is All Reliable. It was scrapped in 1935 after 24 years of service.
Mhm.
It was known as the first sister of Titanic.
Okay.
Okay, and there's more.
Yeah, as when I watch the Titanic film, I don't think or I don't show any information about that ship like the friend. I just show whether the love between Julia's, I mean the main character is it true or not.
Well, it actually focused on the relation. Oh,
This
another one.
is the RMS Titanic.
Mm-mm.
Its nickname is Unsinkable. She sank in 4th April 1912 in 2 hours and 30 minutes after hitting an iceberg.
Oh my. It didn't live on its name. Unsinkable. It only took 2 hours and then whoop.
I like the part when the Titanic's body break. You know, when it was too high, it breaks because it was too high. And I'm gonna show you the last one.
Okay. You're really into ships, Zafran.
I am. This is called RMS Britannic.
Mm-hmm.
It usually was called Gigantic, but after the Titanic's accident, it changed its name to Britannic. Its nickname is the Forgotten Sister. I don't know why they say Forgotten Sister instead of Forgotten Brother. He sank in 21 November 1960 after hitting a mine in 55 minutes with a loss of 33 people.
Wow. It's much faster.
I know that why they name it Forgotten Sister, but not brother. Because when I look at the ship you showed, it's very glorious, like a woman, like a lady, rather than strong, like the Titanic, unsinkable. So I think that's the reason why they call it her or sister, not brother.
Okay, and also there was this one woman that with a hospital shirt, and she survived it, the two ship disasters. She survived it, the Titanic's disaster and the Britannic's disaster. I'm really into ships. After, like, I was into ship when I was like 4, because I like watching the Titanic sinking.
And especially Malaysia's is countries like Iceland, so surrounded by the ocean, right? That's also one another reason why you can on the boat or the ship.
And do you know that some of the people believe that the Titanic was actually the Olympic that sank, not the Titanic. But some believe the Titanic that sank, not the Olympic. So I have questions about that. Is it the Olympic that sank or was it the Titanic?
I think that after this section, I need to search on the internet much more about the ship and the famous sailing ship.
But I think it would be the Titanic that sank. I don't know, but I guess it's Titanic. Wild guess.
Sorry, my sister is right here. It's disturbing me.
Oh.
Hey, come on, get out. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's lovely, Boris.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's hard being the middle child in a family. I have to deal with the youngest and the oldest here.
Yes, I know.
It's kind of fun being a middle child a little bit, cause the oldest here is not listening to our mother, and the youngest is keep crying.
So you are three kids, right, Zefran?
Yep.
Okay, and
Yep.
you're the middle.
Yep, I'm the middle child.
You can deal with it.
Before I was planning the movie, I was thinking about a TV show, like about all histories of ships. I want to make like every episode there will be a ship, and then they will tell every information of it. But I make a movie instead.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'll go with your movie. It's something that we will be watching.
Sorry, my sister is disturbing me because our bathroom is virtually connecting to us.
Ah.
My little sister is very sad because she always get nightmares at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we have Sunny. Sunny, can you turn on the cameras because we
Oh.
don't have much time?
I haven't noticed. We still got one more. Sunny?
We have the Sunny.
And teacher, I'm also sorry because I
Yes.
took so long about explaining the history of it.
It's okay, Saffron. Hi, Sunny.
Yes.
Can you turn on the cameras and share your
No,
idea a
no.
little bit?
I don't want to turn on the camera.
All right, so can you share with us about your idea about the movie or the
Well,
TV show?
Which movie? I didn't. I'm late, so I didn't hear about the front of it.
So our topic today,
Wait a minute. Let me see. The movie or TV show do you want to create of for the world? So choose one. Choose a movie that I like to and say it. And I would like to say Harry Potter. I don't want to go into London at all.
It's interesting.
And that's it.
so can you introduce yourself a little bit about? Yeah. So Sunny,
Yeah.
so if you don't prepare your ideas about the topic today, so can you introduce yourself a little bit for the other people to know who you are?
Well, I'm Sunny. I'm from Taiwan and I'm 17 years old.
So, don't be shy when you jump into the global classrooms because it's really good ways to help you not only improve your speaking skill, but your communication skill as well. And you can enhance a lot of knowledge. So
Okay.
because we don't have only 1 second in the break rooms, I'm very happy to be here with all of you tonight and listen to your great ideas about the movies, TV shows.
Thank you, teacher.
And hope that in the future we have much more time to cooperate with each other. All right, now we will come back to the main hall. So leave the break room, okay?
Okay, thank you.